Oh, this shit sad, but this is reality. I could never go back to an ex that I dated that was toxic. You left that past in the past, and I went celibate for a long ass time. We talk about like I was celibate for a long ass time for this reason. Over 2 years. Motherfucker thought I was gay because I was turning down pussy. And I like, nah, that's not the case. I knew what was going on behind the scenes because God showed me these females out here in my city. A lot of them are infected with HIV and AIDS, and a lot of them don't go get tested for that shit. These people was recruiting people in these covens, and they was giving them the disease. Only thing these people worry about is receiving money. Oh, you gotta get fucked in. You gotta do some sacrificing, set up somebody. We gotta do some sex magic. We're gonna pay you. We're gonna do some orgies. You know, shit like that. Only thing they focused on is the money. The fucking money. That bitch don't want a nigga to go, so she do sex magic on him with another person. Next thing you know, he come back round that bitch trying to fuck. Talking about STD, AIDS, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all above, health declining like a motherfucker. That pussy stank. This nigga dick dripping. He married, she married, they cheating together. A lot of baby daddies. Motherfuckers doing these orgies and poly relationships. This why I stay single. I don't want that shit. You gotta pass that test for me. I don't want to fuck you with a rubber. I say this respectfully. I'd rather beat my dick every single day before I go raw with one of you females. And it's sad I gotta say this, but I'm clean. I gotta protect me. My health matters. And I'm a person who respect my body. Because if my health decline, then I'm going to decline. Mentally, physically, spiritually. I ain't trying to be an early grave. I look young. I'm healthy. Every time I go get blood work, it's good. I have no lumps, no bumps, no drips, no sores, no erectile dysfunction. I rise just fine on God, and it's gonna stay that way. Man, I tell you, man, some people just need to get checked, dog. Cause y'all motherfuckers been out there being spreading shit. And then they try to lie and slander and do all this cause a motherfucker wouldn't do intimate acts with them. I ain't saying no names, and I ain't gonna say no names cause I'd be wrong to do that. I will put your ass on blast, but I'd be wrong to do that. But people know who they are. And it's a multiple people are doing this sick ass shit. They're wrong. You're wrong as fuck to deliver to give somebody that shit, and you knew you had that shit, and that person not. But sometimes that be karma. I told y'all, I remember this as a teenager, man. Like, just catch a little small shit, like gonorrhea, chlamydia. You know how I caught that shit growing up as a teenager? Cheating. And that right there opened my eyes to stop cheating. Because eventually, you're going to catch that serious shit. When you play tit for tat, I had to learn that. I had a dream. And that opened up my eyes. It was like God said, warning for destruction. I got on my knees and said, Lord, something got to change. And ever since that day, I ain't never want to play tit for tat. If I find out a woman cheated on me, I let her ass go. Because two things always come back. A disease or the motherfucker pregnant. I hope this shit wake y'all eyes up. Cause this shit gonna hit the fan. Motherfuckers was just worrying about money. Money. Dope. Drugs. And who the next person they fucking on. This shit sad. But it's real life. Like I say, man, this the one and only T-5 the Kid. Y'all better protect yourself. Y'all make people go to the clinic. You can't lay up with me if you can't pass this test. And if I was dating a woman, I wouldn't want to just jump in her pants one night. And I ain't saying that there's nothing wrong with one night stands, but you just rubbers ain't guaranteed. Read the instructions on the box. Just because you put on a rubber does not mean that bitch will not pop. Them bitches pop all the damn time. Sometimes you don't even realize it until you took that bitch off. Like, damn, it was a hole in it. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Y'all remember a couple years ago, Jacksonville was #1 on the list for United States. Shit ain't changed. They just probably ain't speaking on it. Just the one and only T-5 the Kid.